Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I am wearing right now. The glue on this eye is actually still drying. This takes freaking forever to go clear, so ignore that. But today's look is obviously a very bright, colourful rainbow eye inspired by the gay pride stuff. Australia has just done a nationwide vote on gay marriage and whether or not it should be legal here. I personally voted yes. I know several people who didn't, but I personally voted yes, so that is why I am inspired to do this video. I'm pretty sure I have done a rainbow look before, but this one looks a lot better. Last time I wasn't wearing lashes. I have only just started wearing lashes in the past year, so yeah. It is mostly a drugstore look. I did that by accident. I just grabbed a heap of stuff to use. So it is mostly drugstore. I use a lot of like eye bases as well as actual eyeshadows. It is sort of a long video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But yes, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and my views on things, so please don't start an argument in the comments. That is not the point of this video. The point of this video is just to show that no matter who you are, no matter who you prefer to love or whatever, I am here. I support you fully. My best friend is actually gay, so Harry, this video is for you. Because at the same time, like, I can go out and marry a guy, I can do whatever I want, but my best friend can't. He can't marry someone of his preference, and even if he could marry someone of his preference, he couldn't put them on next of kin, he couldn't put them on insurance or anything like that. But if this vote goes through, he will be able to, and in my view, everyone should be treated the same. So yes, that is another reason why I support all of this. My eyes are burning from this glue. I'm pretty sure it's off. It didn't look the same bright white it was, so I think I need to take it off. So I'm going to actually go and do that. But if you are interested in how I got this look, just keep watching. It is going to be sort of a talk through video as well, but I hope you enjoy it. Go grab a snack or hot chocolate or tea or eat your dinner, or even grab your makeup brushes and get ready along with me. So, yes, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to put my hair back with my nicer looking hairband. I can't even find where my yellow one went. So, yeah. So I'm going to put my face primer on so it can soak in while I'm doing my eyes. I do this like normal. I look absolutely horrendous. Under my eyes are so bad, oh my god. But I'm going to use the Savvy Smooth Finishing Primer. This, I wish, was like more mattifying. If this was mattifying, it would be like my favorite primer. It's honestly just like a thick moisturizer, but it does smooth out your face. But not as much as, say, like a silicone primer does. Okay, so all primers are on. I've had to use my e.l.f. base shadow brush for, Real Techniques base shadow brush for my eye primer because my nails are too long. I had to take my nail polish off and let my nails breathe, but I'm going to paint them. Now comes the fun part, the eyeshadows. So as you guys know, I've got these big like coloured palettes, so that's what I'm going to use. First off, I'm just going to use the matte white to set my eye primer. Normally I use like a skin tone colour, but seeing as I'm using bright colours today, I thought I'd use a white just to kind of balance everything out, make it slightly more pale to make the colours stand out even more. Yeah, I don't have a white eye base anymore. I got rid of my NYX one because it just dried up, so this is what I do because I don't use colour that much, and if I do, it's usually like on my actual eyelid, and I have a base for nearly every colour these days. So I'm going to use a little bit of this skin tone colour, yeah, the darker one here. Going to use a bit of that on a very big fluffy brush, and that's going to be like my transition colour. I'm trying to use all of this palette, like I'm trying to use only this palette because I don't want to have to dig into my like Kat Von D palette or anything like that. The colours in here are nice, it's just they're more suited for me when I'm darker, like when I've self-tanned, if that makes sense. I don't want to do too much in my crease, but I still want to like define my eyes. So I might take a little bit of this colour right here. It's like a chocolate, milk chocolate brown sort of. Again, it's matte. I think the only glittery brown I have in here is this one, so they're all matte. And I'm just going to darken up my crease a little bit. I'm taking this colour all the way to my inner corner because I like doing that. I do that most of the time anyway, so. And now I'm just going to use 3 different coloured bases on my eyelids. Normally if I do a rainbow look, I do the red, the orange and the yellow on my lid, but I thought I'd do the other colours. So I have a pink, which this is just an eyeliner. I bought a really cheap set on Wish and they're actually really good. So I have a pink. The blue I'm using is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Tenacious Teal, so the brighter blue. And the purple is another Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Painted Purple. So I'm just going to do those like in a gradient on my eye and blend them together. This is the point where it begins to look really ugly, so I'm going to go back in with the pink and blend it over the blue. Now I am going to use eyeshadows over the top of these, but I still need the bases to be somewhat blended as well. Otherwise this just won't work. It still looks really bad right now, but once I put eyeshadows over the top it's going to look good. I just have the blue stuff under my fingernail. I'm gonna have to use nail polish remover to get that off. Okay, so over the top of the pink, I'm still deciding which one I want. I'm just going to go with the really neon pink here and just put that over the top with a basic eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I'm just going to use the same brush and just wipe it off. And for the blue, I'm going to use this one. I don't want to use the dark one, it's a little bit too dark, so I'm just going to use this one next to it. Now I'm going to go in and blend the colours, so I'm going to sort of wipe my brush off, leave blue on one side and put a tiny bit of the pink on the other. And just blend them together. I'm going to have to move closer to my mirror so I can see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to blend them together. It's not looking blended on my camera, but it actually is. Like, that's the only problem with filming on an iPhone, is it doesn't look fully blended. But I've wiped the brush off and I'm going to use purple now, and I'm going to use this one because it's pretty much the only matte purple I have in this palette, except the other one is just way too dark. This one's brighter, so I like this one better. I'm going to take a small blending brush and basically just blend the top of these colours together. along with some of the brown I'm using in my crease. Okay, so we're going to pretend this eye doesn't exist because it doesn't look real good right now. I'm going to put some eyeliner on. I wasn't going to, but now that my eyeshadows have decided to stick really weird, I'm going to put it on. So this is just my designer brand's Absolute. Okay, so I have my Chi Chi sponge here, and for foundation, obviously seeing as I'm doing something really bright and colourful, I need something that's going to be very full coverage. So I'm going to use the M.A.C Mineralize Moisture Foundation. Now this is very light coverage, but I'm going to mix in some Dermacol foundation. Side of my lip is burning. So this is in the colour 213, this one is in NC15. I'm just going to mix a tiny bit of this in with the foundation to give it some more coverage. And stuff like that. Yeah, that's too dark. That's too dark. Enough. If not, I don't care. I'm not even going anywhere this afternoon, but you get the gist of it. So, mix. So concealer on my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair, number 15, just to cover my spots here, some here, sides of my nose. Forehead I'm not really going to worry about too much because my fringe covers it, so yeah. And I'm going to blend it in. That's better. So much better. Now underneath my eyes I'm going to use the Master Conceal by Face Studio, again from Maybelline. This is in the colour Fair as well, but this is number 10. Now there is no concealer that can fully cover underneath my eyes. Has this separated, has it? Ew. There is no concealer that can fully cover underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to pray and hope it does. I'm also going to use this to highlight. I'm not going to bother on my forehead because, again, fringe covers it, so. Okay, so I'm going to have to layer something else because that covered barely anything. There's a little bit left on the back of my hand. I'll see if that'll help. It'll do. For blush, I'm using this Rimmel Blush that was in my favorites video because it just goes with everything and it's one of those neutral colours that it just again, goes with everything, one of those no-brainer blushes. Okay, so now I'm going to go do my brows off camera, but I'm going to use this Bud K eyebrow pomade in the colour Chocolate. And my Anastasia eyebrow brush. All my writing is rubbed off this because I put it in my makeup bag to like travel with. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to mix two different highlighters together. This is my older Anastasia one in Starlight, but I bought a new one in Peach Nectar because I don't have a pink tone highlighter here. So I bought this one, and it is going to be too dark for me to be able to use on its own, so I am just going to mix a little bit with Starlight just to make it a little bit more pale. And I'm going to use this big fat eyeshadow brush I have been using a lot lately. So swirl my brush in Starlight, swirl my brush in Peach Nectar, and then dip it again in Starlight. And now let's see if this is going to look good. Oh yeah. I really like Starlight, so I was hoping I would like this colour. It's just whether or not the shade would work. I'm in love. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to just take a bigger fluffy-ish type brush. If I can find one. Here, I'll just use my Real Techniques, whatever the hell this is called. Eco Tools highlight brush thing. I'm just going to take some of the Maybelline Fit Me powder and put it under my brow, like fully under, just to shape my eyeshadow, and it also will make it look more like my skin tone, so I can go in with my like shimmery. Okay, so before I finish off the inner corner, I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I also have a few cream colours I want to use on my lower lashes. So I'm going to start off, because I'm going to do a red eyeliner on my waterline, so on my bottom lashes I'm going to do red, green, yellow and orange. So I'm going to do on the outer corner orange, which is going to be the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Fierce and Tangy. And I'm just going to actually use a brush for these. And the yellow is going to be the Anastasia Waterproof Cream Colour in Yellow. Now let's see if this wants to work, because it seems to have dried up a lot and gone really thick and gluggy and gross. If you can tell me a way to revive this, please let me know, because otherwise I've just wasted like 30 bucks on it. Okay, so now the last bit on my inner corner is green, and it's an eyeliner. So it's the same sort of eyeliner I used as the pink. So this one just draws on its own. Okay, so now I've sort of blended them, I'm going to go in with some other colours. Just trying to find some smaller brushes. So on the green, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of this darker colour here. I just used the lighter pencil because it drew a little bit better. I actually have this other shadow. It's Matte by Touching Beauty, number 17. It's bright yellow, so I'm going to use this instead, because this is actually more pigmented than the yellows that are in my other one, that are in my palette. And yellow shadows are so hard to work with. So now the last colour is orange, and I'm going to use this orange. There's really not much difference between these two oranges, except this one is like the slightest bit lighter, but honestly they are practically the same. It's not going to matter. because they're both matte. Okay, so the purple sort of blended away, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit and actually put the purple through my crease. Because it being on the outer corner of my eye, you can't really see it, so I'm going to make my crease purple. And then that might actually make this look a bit better. Should have done that to begin with. Well, the things we think of later on. Cool. Okay, so that made it look a little bit better. It's looking so horrible on my camera, which sucks. Anyway, so I'm actually going to put falsies on. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on my upper lashes, and while that's drying, that'll do. Just a little bit. And on my waterline, I'm going to use this red eyeliner. Again, the same ones from before. So I use the pink one and the green. And this is matte. The other two were slightly metallic, but this one's actually matte. Not that it matters, because I can't really tell the difference when they're on my waterline. So bright red eyeliner. Because you mightn't be able to tell on camera, but my eyes are actually very, very yellow because my liver's not the best at the moment. So the red eyeliner doesn't actually make me look like I have pink eye. It actually makes my eyes look a lot whiter. So I should wear red eyeliner more often. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this Designer Brands Lash Extensions eyeliner on my lower lashes. I don't like the way the Maybelline Mega Plush looks on my lower lashes. The brush is too big for me to use there anyway. Because the lashes I'm using are like really fluffy. And this mascara makes my lashes look sort of fluffy. I thought this would be better. Just let that dry. Okay, so while it's drying, I actually need to put more lip balm on because I have had lip balm on this whole video. And my lips are so dry, it is soaked in. Ignore how disgusting my lips look. They are so dry. I cannot do a single thing with them. So on my lips, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Liquid Lipstick in Sand, because it's just a nice nude. I was going to use one of my NYX Liquid Suede products, but surprisingly this is more matte and this actually looks smoother on my lips than the NYX stuff, so yeah. Then I'm going to put a bit of this OXX gloss over the top. This is in the colour Barely There. I'm going to put some on before this fully dries. because the liquid lipstick's slightly cooler tone and this is very like pink, it sort of goes together and makes it look a bit more neutral, a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to go and apply my falsies off camera because it takes me so long to put them on, so I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on. This eye is still drying a little bit, so don't lose your shit because, you know, it's drying. I only use the really cheap Ideal Lash Grip Lash Glue. This is like $7 or something, so that's why I use it, because I don't wear lashes enough to be able to want to buy an expensive lash glue. This works perfectly fine for me, so I like this one. But the lashes I used are from this set. They are all the same. I just bought these on Wish and I am so happy. I love these. I've worn them before. I'm pretty sure I've done another tutorial with these. If not, I have definitely worn these before. This pair's on their last use, so once I'm done with these ones are going in the bin. But I really like these. These are probably my most used lashes actually. And yeah, it took me forever to find my eyelash curler, so yeah. I couldn't find it because it normally sits like, this is my thing with my makeup brushes, it normally sits on the side like that, but I couldn't find it. And I think the other week I got so sick of it falling off, I chucked it in one of my drawers, so I found it. I cannot just pull lashes off, put glue on them and have to put them on. I have to like press them down with an eyelash curler and stuff because I haven't mastered the art of putting lashes on. But here it is. This is my finished look. Not the best, not the worst I have done. I'm in love with it. I love bright colours, I love bold looks, I love everything about this look. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my other videos, please hit the subscribe button. It would be absolutely amazing to see you guys do that. And yeah, so also click the little bell beside it. So yeah, thank you for watching everyone. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this look. I also hope that you sort of support me and in my views and why I did this look and my stances on things. So yeah, please don't start an argument in the comments. That is not what this video is about. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.